China, represented by Han Jin-tai and Zhao Haodong. Indonesia, represented by Rian Saputro and Hendra Setiawan. India. Subjudge Reza Roshan Omid, Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the men's swim final.
Simply has to be the favorite. They did lose out yesterday, the Indonesians. The semi-final tie against Korea, very narrowly. Merciless in the first shot. Former Olympic champion. Oh, wow, that shuttle rebounded off the floor and hit the face of Agung Saputro. Well, delicate touches from Saputro. Made a big smash and finished off with a brush across the court. Han Chang-kai outwitting Setiawan at the net. Andra Setiawan at one point of time, one of the finest front court players in the world, alongside the likes of Kuki and Kiat of Malaysia, and also Kai Yun of China. It's long at the back. Oh, what a defensive shot from Saputro, and missed out on a relatively simpler shot. As I've said before, the round the back shot is good for replays, but very often gets you in trouble in the match. That's wide. Andra Setiawan and Ryan Agong Saputro, in my mind, just lack the explosiveness of their teammates in the first doubles, Angga Pratama and Muhammad Hasan. What they lack in explosiveness and power, they certainly make up with the agility and delicate touches. Now developing a 3-point lead early on. Setiawan. Well, blasted out at lightning pace. That smash from Han Chang-kai. Four, 6. The return of serve, as deceptive as Muhammad Hasan in the first men's doubles for Indonesia. It's just the technique of waiting and not rushing it. They're standing the ground in defense. And the Indonesians, Ryan Agong Saputro and Setiawan. Clinical finishing. See the very quick wrist work. Moved it behind. Just exposing the formation of the Chinese pairing. Did well to follow up. Chang-kai was moved around from the two sides to the front. Responded positively each time. Again, intercepting it. 2 points in a row for the Chinese. Another error, 3 points in a row. Just try to change the pace. Just 1 point the difference. 4 consecutive points from the Chinese. It's back level, 9-all. There's been a lapse of concentration from the Indonesians. It's 10-9. It's 10-0. Finally, that run of 6 straight points comes to an end from the Chinese. Gonna leave it. It's long at the back. And Saputro and Setiawan will head into the mid-game level with a slim 1 point margin.
Di depannya jangan terlalu masuk nih, agak mundur aja, dia lewat taruh lagi, kita apa jangan buru-buru ya, nembak inget ini bola nanggung udah jangan dicok makannya sekalian ya. Satu kedua kalau ngadu di sininya dipanjangin terus ya, apa ya awal-awal bagus loh, kayak main 2 lawan 3, wah panjangin gitu ya, ayo oke, tapi di depannya jangan naruh, jangan panjang.
11-10. Setiawan and Saputro in the lead, but quickly equalized. It's a poor leave. Steeply brought down. Once again, the most deft and delicate of touches from Ryanagong Saputro. It's really a contest of ice versus fire. Chinese are fiery in the attack. Well, the Indonesians are very composed. They've coolly disposed the winners. That's wide as well. Try and move the Indonesians to the corners. It's going to go long. It's 16-11. Point after point for the Indonesians. Since being tied at 11-all, it's 5 straight points for Saputro and Setiawan. Great interception. Jumped even before the shuttle had been struck. Look at this one. Just beyond the reach of Sao Hao Tong. Seven straight points by the Indonesians. It took 4 times of asking. The interception by Setiawan led to further trouble. They have to guard their lead now, the Indonesians, Setiawan and Saputro. Going to go long. 19-13. What a serve. Call it an ace if you want. Coolly served. The Chinese totally didn't see that coming. Game point. 1 saved. Don't put it past the Chinese to be able to score a good run of points. But it will not be happening, not in this game at least. The Indonesians close out the first game 21-14. "15 minutes of play. Solid required that first game. It's very much in the control of the Indonesians. It's part of the brief moments where Chinese had a huge run of points. Still a very composed Setiawan and Saputro, which were calling the shots. So giving us a textbook example here, Setiawan and Saputro, that power is not all that is needed in the men's doubles. There's still a place for deft, delicate touches and skill. The return of the serves from Setiawan cannot be overstated. So its effect in this game. It's always left the Chinese guessing.
Nembaknya ingetin loh, nembaknya kan yang gemuk. Kalau gemuk itu ditembak balik tapi ngangkat-ngangkat aja. Tapi kalau yang kurus ditembaknya ngatur, playmakernya dia. Ya, kalau dia di depan ingetin ya, jangan ngadu, panjangnya lewatin lagi. Oke, servisnya kis bagus, kis borong panjang, yang juga. Oke ya, bagus. Kalau yang kecil nembak, jangan dikasih ya.
Well, we're gone about close to 4 hours in this tie. The Indonesians have given us an example of skill badminton. They'll still need to finish this match in order to clinch the victory for Indonesia. They're off to an early point. Well, how did Han Chung-kai miss that? It's 2-1, Setiawan on serve. Took it too low. Should have been closer to the net. Setiawan. That's a better look. Just sense that the former Olympic and world champion has been being pushed further and further back by the Chinese, but they've scored another point. We are bound to see the number of errors that we are seeing from both sides because the contest is really on the fast, flat shots. Both these pairings just stubbornly refusing to lift the shuttle. And that's why an apology from Sao Hao Dong. Ripping through the defense of Chen Kai. All began with that return of serve from Saputro. Setiawan on serve. Hao Dong the target. Well, it was an awkward shot. Played in an angle where must have been 1,000 thoughts running through the mind of Sao Hao Dong as to how he was going to play it. Some daylight now between the two pairings. Easy put away. Saputro will eat all those up all day long. Six four. Delicate little touch. Just mistimed that shot in front. Saputro. We are being treated to some high-quality exchanges in men's doubles. This has been the longest rally of the match thus far with 32 shots. Well, all the players missed it. And the Chinese draw level at 6-all. It's a good reading of the game from Zhao. Well, that one played down with precision. The Olympic champion. The winner's speed was 412 kilometers per hour. So weak return. Setiawan. Overcooks it. Well, we saw some flying attacks from Han Cheng-kai. This one, then a delicate shot. That variation of pace must have been the undoing for the Indonesians' defense. This has been the longest rally as well. 45 shots in total, the exchanges between these two. Left, it's called wide. Han Cheng-kai challenges. Seems to have been a great call. The first reaction. Hawkeye gets to work again. It was called wide. Indeed, it is a justified call by the line judge. It's 8-7. It's getting harder and harder for the Indonesians to score points off the Chinese. They're getting defensively solid. Poor decision to lift that half court. Setiawan. The front court was open there. Going wide. It's 9-8. Took about 5 times of asking. And you can see the attacking shots of the Indonesians were pushing the Chinese players back. You see them retreating as the shuttle gets flatter. It's 10-8. And the Indonesians will go into the mid-game interval and the second game with a 3-point lead. There's a quick look at how that happened. Flat drives to the body of Han Chun Kai.
Silang terus buangnya, dia jaga terus gitunya. Ya, kalau nggak lo taruh juga boleh, kalau nggak dorong boleh nggak? Jadi juga lo dorong panjangnya ke sana. Dia kalau di belakang dulu jangan ngerem mesin itu di maju. Dia panjangnya kalau nggak ke silang sana ke tengah boleh. Dia sini kalau mau sininya bagus datar nggak apa-apa. Ya terus berikutnya nyemesnya lo lihat. Nyemesnya pancing dulu tembak pertama ke tengah. Jadi jangkisnya jadi lebih enak. Kis itu jangan terlalu masuk maupun gitu. Sabar aja, jangan semua mati. Harus enak kan? Oke, ya, pegang lagi.
Chinese pairing have a lot of power in the arms of theirs, and they're able to jab the shuttle with a lot of pace and ferocity and move forward. However, when they do come forward like that, the chances of making the mistake are much higher. Narrow on serve by Setiawan. Well, talk about quality on the return of serve. It doesn't get much better than that. It's one of those rare situations in the stands here, the Sultan Abdul Halim Stadium, that the spectators are singing a song and the players in the team bench are joining along in the chorus. It's a great atmosphere. That's landed in. A challenge from Han Chun Kai again. Well, that must have been pretty close. Well, it is out, and it's a great challenge by Han Chun Kai. The three-point lead that the Indonesians had at the mid-game interval has been reduced to just one. Well, they did get across the net. Oh dear me, it did get across the net. Just a lot of quick reactions there. The Chinese players. A mishit from Han Chun Kai. He gets it back with the help of the net. Well, he's got them covered. Indonesian supporter. It's 13-all. It's gone to the blue carpet on the side. Indonesians still hanging on to their slim lead. Setiawan. Saputro now. At the body of Zhao Haodong. That shot at the middle of the court where both these players went for. Well, it was the one that was the problem. It's been a stiff contest. Especially in the second game, the Indonesians had it much easier in the first. Well, there was very little doubt when Han Cheng-kai got involved that that shuttle was going to land on that floor. Haodong serves, 14-15. It's no coincidence that he's able to score points on the return of serve, Setiawan. Not lost that touch in spite of his age. It's got a help from the tape again, Han Cheng-kai. It's threw his weight forward. Saputro was waiting for it. Now then, a 2-point lead at this stage. Well, the 1-2 combination. Han Cheng-kai moved back and immediately his partner, Hao Zedong, covered the front for him. Quick rotation. Splendid teamwork on display. But a 2-point lead is still there for the Indonesians. They have been maintaining it. It's 18-16. The Indonesians 3 points away from clinching the cup. The Asian Team Championships. They're just 2 points away. A crucial error at the worst possible time for the Chinese players. It's 19-16. Well, he's climbing over the bar now, the Indonesian fence. Well, he has got to be really careful. It is a high drop. Once again, Han Cheng-kai gets involved. The deficit cut down to just 1. Some nervous moments here. They cut the atmosphere with a knife edge. This 18-19, Han on serve. Good recovery from the Chinese. It's half court. It's put away by Hendra Setiawan. And the former world and Olympic champion gives his team 2 match points, 2 championship points. They will have 2 opportunities to clinch the 2018 E+ Badminton Asia Team Championships and to defend the title that they won in Hyderabad 2 years ago. They're going to take a little bit of time before they serve. The fans are on their feet. The players are on their feet. One match point saved. Zhao Haodong would serve. Well, this is not absolutely what you can dream about in a final. The intensity of the action as Zhao serves to Setiawan. And the return of the serve wins the point. Indonesia are the champions of the 2018 E+ Badminton Asia Team Championships, defending that title that they won 2 years ago in Hyderabad. The players rush to the court. It is a moment of jubilation. And what relief. They have indeed brought down the Great Wall of China. Of course, I should add, to be fair to the Chinese, the absence of the top Chinese players may have contributed to that, but take nothing away from the Indonesians. It is truly a well-deserved victory. As we see the confirmation of the score, it was in 38 minutes, the second men's doubles. 21-14, 21-19. Well, breathtaking moment to just witness the joy on the faces of the Indonesians. Susi Susanti is happy, falling over in joy, quite literally. Well, we're going to look at the highlights of that match, just to remind you of exactly how we got to this situation. It was a very strong effort from the former world and Olympic champion Hendra Setiawan and his partner Ryan Agung Saputro in that first game, giving very little opportunities to Han Cheng-kai and Zhao Haodong. The Chinese, of course, upped the intensity in the second game. Defensively, they were better and able to deal with the attacks of the Indonesians, but the return of serves from Hendra Setiawan, coupled with the splendid teamwork in which they attack, varying the speed, varying the angles in shots like this, and sometimes going for the body when they needed to. Shots like this, and then finishing off with the soft touches. These were the shots that distinguished these two pairings. The quality before the rest of the Indonesian teams was sent running into the court. Well, this is an unforgettable moment. We will be taking a short break, and when we come back, the victory ceremony brought to you. Don't go away. Welcome back to the Stadium Sultan Abdul Halim Indoor Stadium in Alor Star Kedah, where we've witnessed the final of the 2018 E Plus Badminton Asia Team Championships. A quick recap for you as to how that happened. Jonathan Christie of Indonesia clinching a 2-1 victory over Shi Yuki. That was followed by the men's double splendid performance from former world champion Muhammad Hassan and Angga Pratama, having a straight games victory over He Ji-ting and Tan Chiang. Anthony Sinisuka Ginting failed to produce the 3-0 win that Indonesia would have hoped for, losing out 2-1 to Chiao Bin before former world and Olympic champion Hendra Setiawan and his younger partner Ryan Agung Saputro closed out a straight games victory over Han Cheng Kai and Zhao Haodong. That's how it has turned out today. And that title from 2 years ago. Well, he looks surprised. Did he watch all the action? Indonesian #1 fan, led by the players Jonathan Christie, so the other coaching staff. Isat Maulana didn't quite get to feature today. Well, we will be looking at to give out the medals. We'll be inviting the honor of having the Tunku Bendahara of Kedah, the brother to the current Sultan of Kedah, Yang Teramat Mulia Dato Sri Diraja Tan Sri Tunku Abdul Hamid Tani, who is joined by also the BAM President again, Yang Hormat Dato Sri Muhammad Nurza Zakaria, to give out the prizes to the winning team. You're looking at Jonathan Christie here, man that has steered Indonesia with the early points. He was the hero 2 years ago in Hyderabad, winning the winning point against Kento Nishimoto of Japan, and he gave them their first point today in the finals and also in the semi-finals. Indonesian coaching staff on the men's singles. Angga Pratama, who featured in the first men's doubles, together with Muhammad Hassan. He is the man responsible for the doubles quality of producing world champions for Indonesia. Well, he didn't quite get to feature today. Is Maulana Mustafa. Anthony Ginting was the only Indonesian to lose out in today's final clash with China. Oh, what a performance from this man, Ryan Agung Saputro, who secured a winning point with this man, who will go down in history books of Indonesia as a legend, Hendra Setiawan, to win the World Championships with two different partners, with both Marquis Kido and also with Muhammad Hassan. We'll now be waiting the national anthem of Indonesia. Well, prior to that, of course, you need to get the cup. They lift the trophy. Indonesia, deserved champions. We've had not a perfect run throughout this tournament. They had the ups and downs, but in the end, that quality that they had, the depth in their squads, the combination between having the veterans team up with the juniors in the team events was the secret to their success. Here comes then the national anthem of Indonesia. patriotism written in the face of all these Indonesian players and their coaching staff. Yeah, he is emotional. The number one supporter, you can see what it means to him. Well, we'll leave you here with the victory of the Indonesian team in the men's team championship. On behalf of all the production crew, we hope that you have enjoyed our coverage. And I'm Samuel Nason. Bye for now. Toby.